What's up, folks? Jim Davis here, and wanted to give you guys a peek into my testing process for Pro Tour Lord of the Rings. Of course, I work with Team CFB and friends, unbelievable group of Magic players, and when I'm testing for a Pro Tour, I can't be streaming or making videos of my testing because that would, reveal the teams, what the team's working on. However, I can record and do a little time machine action here. And so this is being recorded before the Pro Tour, obviously. This is the deck that I'm honestly considering as my front runner right now. I know half the team's pretty excited about this deck. With this new card right here, which I'll explain in the deck tech and stuff. And so next few videos are going to be me playing decks I was prepping for the Pro Tour with. You know what I played in the Pro Tour and how it went because it's you're in the future, but I'm in the past. I don't know yet. So give you an idea what I'm working on and kind of a cool way to do it without obviously revealing my deck before the event. So check it out. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video. All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to a video here on CoolStuffInc.com. This is kind of an interesting one for you. So I'm recording this pre-Pro Tour, and of course, I'm working with Team CFB for this event. CFB and friends, unbelievable collection of Magic players: LSV, Reed, Seth, Ili Cassis, and very, very large group. But of course, when you're testing for the Pro Tour with a large group, I can't really make content around the testing. I can't stream it and so on and so forth because I can't be leaking the things that we're working on. However, what I can do is use the power of time travel and record before we leave for the Pro Tour for things we're working on, and then show it to you after the fact, which is kind of cool. So this is a deck that we're working on. Honestly, I feel like this is like close to our front runner at the moment. For some players, the team is not really on a consensus yet, but this is a Yawgmoth deck, of course, based around Yawgmoth, Thran, Physician, using -1/-1 counters to kind of like pseudo combo. I guess it's a full combo with the Undying creatures, Strangleroot Geist and Yawgmoth. Put counters on them, keep looping it over and over again, and then finding a Cutthroat, drain our opponent out. So that's the combo plan. Also a pretty good fair plan here too, right? Grist is obviously a great card. Bowmaster is a great card. Yawgmoth is a good card in and of itself. It's just like a fine card, kills things, draws cards, yada, yada, yada. Bowmasters and Halfling, both new cards here, which is exciting. But there's a 4-mana card here that's actually really interesting. And it's kind of like the card that's kind of putting us over the top of this deck, which is Elven Chorus. And Elven Chorus is a new card from Lord of the Rings. It's a 4-mana card advantage card that's not the One Ring. 4-mana enchantment. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast creatures from the top. And then creatures you control have tapped to add 1 mana of any color. So it's Cryptolith Right plus like a future sight for creatures, basically. And kind of cool that Grist is a creature on top of your deck, which is also cool as well. So there are, let's see, 29, 30... 33 hits, so over half your deck is a creature hit for Elven Chorus. And when you play it, you often get the mana back immediately because you have 3 or 4 creatures in play anyway. Also cool, Strangleroot Geist has haste, so you can tap for mana immediately. And then if you sacrifice something to bring it back, then the Undying version can also tap for mana, which is pretty sweet. It's just a cool card, honestly. Cool way to grind against scam decks, things like that. And again, there's not the list we're definitely playing or anything like that, but it's the list that we're working on for a while now. I don't leave for 5 or 6 days, but it's an exciting one, so I want to give it a try and see how it goes, see what you think, and then let's go from there. So, a little look in. Obviously, it was after the Pro Tour, so whether we won the Pro Tour with this deck or a different deck or did horribly, you know and I don't, because you're in the future, I'm in the past. I'm a time traveler, so let's take a look and see how we do. Brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com.
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, we are on the draw, and our hand is kind of bad, honestly. No 1-drop. 2/4 drops, a couple 3 drops, a vulnerable land. This is going to be a mulligan, I think. If this was a regular land, maybe, but this is basically a spell in this deck, honestly. You can't really rely on Dryad Arbor to be a land. Dies to a Stiff Breeze. Can't use it immediately, so we're going to mulligan this. Mulligan into a much better hand. Much better hand. Let's keep this. Opponent's on the play and on 7 cards. I'm going to bottom... It's probably a Bowmasters. Chord's important for wall roots and ramping anyway. Bowmaster's Grist is really, really good. We could dump the wall roots here. Just go Halfling. Hopefully play Grist on 2. Let's dump the wall. Keep all the good cards. Good card, Tribal, you know? Definitely think this deck got a pretty big upgrade as far as just like overall card quality goes. You know, Bowmaster and Halfling are 2 of the best cards in the Lord of the Rings set. opponent is ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Polluted Delta. All right. All right, so gonna rock our halfling here and just say go. Halflings and orcs working together. Lives. Of course, the uncounterable clause on halfling is super relevant. Turn 2 Grist. Resolving is a pretty nice place to be. All right, sweet. Give me that Grist. Let's go fetch. Let's get ourselves... What's it gonna be? We have 1 swamp, Overgrown Tomb. What about the tomb? Just like have extra green for Chord and stuff like that. So we're probably gonna fetch a duel eventually anyways, so I might as well just do it now. So play Grist. Grist is now an uncounterable legendary creature. Just gonna plus it. Could see a Bowmaster here, but they can't kill the Grist with the Bowmaster. We just play our own Bowmaster too, so seems fine. No lucky breaks on the double insect. Whenever you Grist hit another Grist, it's really, really nice. Steam Vents, untapped. I'm feeling a Bowmaster here. Drown the Lock on the Halfling. Wow. Interesting. So they waited to see what I was going to do. I guess I put 2 cards in the graveyard there too, so they couldn't have killed it on their turn anyway, so... Iteration. Sure. I would say this is a pretty good sign for us. Getting into a grindy game with a Grist in play. We lose a mana, obviously, so we are a little short as far as casting Yawgmoth goes, but we have Bowmasters, tokens, Grist going up. They reveal Channeler. I have Gigantha, too. Get that ugly Gigantha. Oh my god, this is a massacre. Oh my god, Bowmaster. 1 toughness creatures, folks, let me tell you. It's a scary place to be. Alright, let's just start there, I guess. Here's a Bowmaster. Dink that guy out of here. Plus the Grist. And play a land. Attack for 1. We'll fetch up. It might be Dryad Arbor. I don't know. We kind of want the mana, I think. Probably just going to get a duel. See what happens, but... Probably playing Shadow, I would assume. Oh, nothing. Damn. Right. Untap. Let's see what happens here. I should have fetched him. I should have fetched a duel. I screwed up. Obviously not guaranteed to resolve a Yawgmoth with no more halfling. They probably have their own Bowmaster, but then I have my Bowmaster, so I think we just jam. Probably should play Bowmaster, play Young Wolf, play Indiana Duel. They're at 13. They're playing Shadow, so it's like a weird spot to attack them in because like you don't really want to help them get their Shadow online, so like it is a little weird to attack here, but I think it's fine. Get it for 4. Let's plus the Grist. So filling our graveyard creatures for a lethal activation. We milled a Grist. We did it. Up to 7. That's nasty. Alright, play Young Wolf and say go. I mean, kind of a lopsided game here. Turn 2 Grist. Looking pretty good. What is their hand? Sauron's Ransom. Cool new card. They made it for an instant. Choose an opponent. Look at the top 4 cards of the library. So I look at their top 4 and I make 2 piles. 1 face down, 1 face up. Let's go for the tricks. The top pile will be... Oh my god, it's so awkward. Top piles face up. Let's show them Thoughtseize and Bobble as the face up pile. And I think they're going to take the face down pile if I do this. Thoughtseize is like fine but pretty bad in this board. The Bobble's a card. Just give them 2 lands here, I think. They're taking it. I'm gonna guarantee it. I'm gonna cold call it. So, yep, took the lands. They fetch. They're also on the ring now, which is not too relevant. And alright, let's get a tap land, sure. So I got a bunch of lands and a scoop. Sweet. Alright, so Grixis Death Shadow. And I imagine they're like pretty decent at screwing up our stuff. They have Ragavan, Channeler, Shadows, Fatal Push, and Go for the Throat are probably in. I kind of like Endurance, but I don't know if I want that. Scavenging Ooze, I think it's fine for me. I already have it. I think you want to cut down like a lot of our combo stuff, honestly, and we just beat them fair. Just cut like the bad combo cards. Yawgmoth's still good, obviously. Chorus seems maybe a little excessive against them. I think not dying is the #1 priority. And then, like, let's see where it... 22 lands. Let's say second Boseiju is also pretty unexciting. There are Thoughtseize decks, so cutting a land is totally reasonable. So by cutting the Cutthroat and the Hapatra, we lose the ability to combo at all. The question is, how does that feel? Could also, like, leave in the Cutthroat and maybe cut the Goose. Again, we want to have a little more gas in our deck. Kind of an unreliable mana source. Yeah, let's try this. So a few ways to kill a Shadow and Friends. We have their other creatures pretty well tagged. Like, obviously, if they have turn 1 Ragavan on the play, it's a little annoying, but we have, Bowmasters. Even Yawgmoth's pretty good here, too, so we're going to keep Sands pretty good. The old Blooming Marsh. Shock, Bobble, go. Alright, they draw a card. Gonna give Neil a young Wheezy. Just say go. Ooh. Oh no, opponent. Oh, come on, opponent. Let's play a game. Let's just get a nice good game here. Here comes Yawgmoth. So they bobbled, look for a land and missed. And yeah, get for 1. Just gonna play Boseiju. Like, I think that our fetch line has utility later to get like a Dryad Arbor or something like that, and then like they just don't have any artifacts or enchantments you want to get rid of, so just the forest for the most part. We got Bowmasters. The question is, do I want to cast Bowmasters now or wait? They probably have their own Bowmasters. They have 7 spells in their hand. I play Bowmaster. It dies. And then we have things. We got Chord possibly also. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast it. They'll probably cast theirs too, but like whatever, honestly. So Nugia. Looks like it's gonna resolve here. Alright, so untap. And another fetch land. I mean, we have Chord for 3 at the moment, which is for Grist, which is pretty good, but like if we just say go, it's like super transparent. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. Like if they have their own Bowmaster, whatever, it's fine. Like they get to kill us either way. Again, a little weird to attack them at this life total, but we also have this Endurance too, so cast that, play Yawgmoth next turn. They're going to bolt the Bowmaster. Sure. Works for me. Alright, take 2 down to 11. Again, these are the kind of attacks that are a little rough against Shadow because like we're just helping them out in this particular range. I think, the 14 to like 8 range is the range where you like almost don't want to attack your Shadow opponent, but I think given the texture of our hand, it's fine. Steam Vents, Shock, and alright, we're just going to get a Swamp and cast the Endurance. Good enough threat here to apply some pressure. Get the Swamp, right? Yeah, get Swamp. This also helps to get rid of their Unholy Heat if they're playing that, or Delirium for other stuff. They have 6 cards in hand. Target you. This would be a pretty bad hand, right? Like, just like not doing much. Alright, yeah, let's just move to combat. Coming in. What you got, friend? Probably gonna need to do something at some point. We see a blue and a black for their own Bowmaster. Sure. So, they're gonna shoot my Orc. Make their own Orc. and block. Okay. So, now we have a chance to resolve a creature. Not like assuredly, but like almost assuredly. I think I would like to... If we play Yawgmoth, we give them another Bowmaster's trigger. If I kill their Bowmaster, I've sacrificed one of my things too. It should be Grist, honestly. Just Grist plus get Tapland. I could get Arbor too. An interesting call, honestly. So I play Yawgmoth, sack Yawgmoth. It goes to the graveyard, targeting this, kills this, triggers the draw. They get an Orc. Then the Wolf comes back. And I draw a card. It's pretty good. I think I like that. I can play Grist and another spell later, maybe. Let's get the Forest. Keep the pain to a minimum. Wow. Damn. I did not see that one coming. Alright, Stern Scolding, Fool of a Took. Could they have countered... Yeah, it's a 1-1. So they can actually Stern Scolding the Grist. That's an insanely good sideboard card against us. Yeah, that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Alright. We got a game, folks. We still have Grist and Chord, so... Damn. Stern Scolding. Whew. Poor Yawgmoth. That 2 power. Alright. Red-blue iteration, sure. I mean, Grist is also really against them too, so... We also have the Chord as well. So we have a lot of options here. They tap out of blue. They find a swamp and play it. Alright, so here's Death Shadow. It's a 5-5. Here's Death Shadow. It's a 5-5. Attack for 1. Alright, so... Let's hop on over here and take a look. We draw Strangleroot Geist. Let's see here. Okay. We can get Sheoldred. I mean, Grist can kill one of these shadows, of course. If I were to go Grist, Strangleroot Geist, sack, kill a shadow. It's like not great. Can Chord for Sheoldred if I want it, but that just makes these 7/7s next turn, and I might just die. Chording for Yawgmoth is not that effective, honestly. 17. We can make some blocks, sack some stuff. I think I like Grist plus Geist. The problem is, of course, the Grist, like, do we plus it? Do we minus it? Where am I going to go exactly? This is my first time playing the deck, too, so we're going to be take a second here to try and figure this out. All the lines are not obvious to me. Good Chord for Bowmaster, too, and, like, kill their Bowmaster. It makes 2 blockers, which is pretty nice. If I were to go Grist plus... I can Chord for Bowmaster, kill this block. I got block with everything, though. That's not very good. Strangleroot Geist. Chord for Bowmasters, not bad. Or eat. Sack this, kill this. I'm close to killing them, too, honestly. Sorry. Geist. 2, 3, 3, 3. Alright. I'm going to play Grist, just minus and kill one of these. I am not sure if it's correct or not, honestly, but I'm just going to make a play. So, play Grist. Play Strangleroot Geist. Minus this. Sack the Wolf. Kill a Shadow. Just say go. They have 4 cards in hand. Some scolding. Iteration again. Alright. Card's good. Feeling a bobble, sure. Land, bobble, crack. So grow the... Ooh, this gonna get basic here. And play a Channeler as a 3/3. Okay. And then... play bobble. Cute. 2 cards left. They actually have a delayed draw. So I could chord in response to the draw. Now they have a counter up, though, so it's a little more awkward, but... Attacking Grist. Alright. I think we're blocking with the Strangleroot Geist. I think they have a Drown the Lock in their hand, which makes the chord a lot worse, obviously. Chord for Bowmaster. They drown to counter it, then I just have like nothing else to do. I think this is fine. I'd rather chord on their turn after playing something else's turn, not tapping out for this, so another Grist. It's kind of cool, actually. Let's plus this Grist. Playing a Wall of Roots. Alright. Let's play second Grist. And honestly, if they have a drown, they'll probably counter it. And then I can chord from a Bowmaster and kill their Bowmaster. Resolves, alright. Alright, let's minus Grist. Oh, I screwed up. I should have freaking chorded first. Went too fast. Alright, that's fine. Sacrifice the insect. Yeah, that was very bad. I just played too fast. That's fine. Alright, I didn't do that. And now, yeah, we could have used that mana. This has to attack at my endurance, which is kind of cool. Their attacks are pretty bad, but they're at 7. I kind of want to try and kill them. I'm just going to say go, I think, though. Make them act. I want to leave this back to block this. I have blocks here. And also, more importantly, I want to leave things untapped for chord. My pause in response to their trigger like kind of gives that away too, but like realistically, I haven't played this deck very much, so I'm not crisp enough on the interactions. So, end step bolt targeting Grist Surveil. All right, resolve your Surveil. They're going to keep the card on top. That's stinky. All right. It's a downside of playing a second Grist. They must have Drown, because like they hold this. So there must be Drown X. Let's chord Bowmaster right now while they're tapped out. Chord Bowmaster. Kill their Bowmaster. And now it's like my pretty decent board against their one thing that has to attack. And I'm at like 15 or whatever, so. So when they have a drown, they can kill my endurance. Obviously now we can't block this in, but whatever. I think they have a cat removal spell anyway, so. And they're at 7. A lot of power in play. They're going to say go. We draw a young wolf. Let's crack this Peatland. What the hell's going on? What the hell's happening? I held control and it worked. That was really weird. All right, sure. What is going on? All right, draw a card. Yeah, awkward. All right, I'm gonna just attack with everything. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but 3 cards in hand. Unholy Heat targeting the Endurance. That's fine. So they had that tagged anyway, so it didn't really matter that much. 2 cards left. Unholy Heat targeting the Geist. They been to Channeler on the first Surveil. Been a Delta in the second Surveil. Alright. I mean, 4's still a lot, so take 4. They're going to drown my Young Wolf here, I think. What's going on with this freaking program? Just like being really... It's like I'm in full control in Arena. Not going to drown it, sure. Alright, what do you got, friend? Just chipping away here. That's the game. Sweet. Alright, cool. Kind of a weird draw that game for them, but we'll take it. As Stern Scolding was good. We beat the Stern Scolding. Alright. Run the play. And it's fine. Gilded Goose is pretty weird, honestly. Definitely one of the weirder cards in the list for sure. But Goose into Grist. Obviously the Chorus can't come to follow because the Goose can't make consistent mana. But I think that's like fine. This turn 2 Grist is still really, really good. So put them all against the 6 and we're on the play. Alright. Should I get a Forest? If it'll let me. Just get basic Forest. We have Misty. I don't need to shock. I was going to click the shock button. Here's a Gilded Goose. Make a food. Watery Grave. Shock. Fatal Push. Alright. It's kind of sneaky. Makes my hand a little worse, obviously, but draw 1 or 2 drop, please. No. I mean, could be worse. Alright, so... We are very good at drawing Dryad Arbor, unfortunately. Like, definitely the card you literally never want to draw. Like, if it had the text on it, like, you can't draw this card, like Marvel Snap style or whatever, that'd be awesome. But, alright, so, Demir, opponent... And we are just going to jam. So here's Grist. Yep, it's fine. Get ready to jam Chorus next turn. If I draw land. If not, let's Grist again. No land drop. Oh, interesting. So much more likely they have another counterspell here. Strangleroot Geist. You know what? I think I actually like Wall plus Geist here. Let's not play a super high impact card into their probable counterspell. Kind of Spell Pierce too for the Chorus, so let's play Wall, play Geist, play Dryad Arbor. Pretty good turn. Wow. Nope. Thought about it. Guess he priority back again. Not supposed to do that. Geist, is that good enough to counter? Looks like it is. Alright, so no choice in the matter because they're just dying. And then play Dryad Arbor and say go. We got a mana next turn for our Chorus. Wall plays excellently with Chorus. Here's the Bowmasters. Yeah, poor Dryad Arbor. Poor Dryad Arbor. Alright, so untap, and now we have a chance to resolve Chorus or Grist. One is bad against Force Negation, one is bad against Subtlety. They usually have more subtleties, I think. I think resolving Chorus here is like the real prize, so let's just try and do that. Here's a Chorus. It's also more pricey, so if we end up, they counter this, we could play this and double spell next turn, maybe draw a spell. Here's Chorus. Alright, resolves. Top card is Bowmaster. I can cast that, so you can go add a green. Tap for black, cast Bowmaster. Do they have a subtlety? Make me feel good about choosing to play Chorus here. Wow, I do. All right. Subtlety pitching subtlety. So that's going to be our turn. Put the Bowmaster on top, and we'll cast it in our upkeep. It's pretty fun. Top, please. Alright, so untap. Upkeep. Cast Bowmaster. Dress down in response. It's interesting. Sure. It's annoying. There was the mana ability also. Alright. I mean, that's cute. I don't know how, like, super impactful it is. Draw a Hapatra, Overgrown Catacombs. Just cast this thing and just say go, I guess. I mean, like, it was, like, definitely annoying. It's funny because this thing gives the ability to tap things. This is a timestamp, so... just play this thing and just say go. Drawing a land next turn is great. It's a fetch land too, so we have extra He's gonna get attack too, it's funny. Extra looks on top of our library. I think we're in great shape here, honestly. Remember, a -1 counter is put on a creature, make a snake. Untap. Ton of mana. Top card's Walroots. Cast it. Top card's Boseiju. Display land. Correct the Catacombs. Get a Swamp. Top card's Takenuma. Now the question is, do I want to cast this Grist into a possible counterspell? They have 3 cards in hand. This attacks and they have to block unless I kill their creature. They can on their Bowmaster though. No, they would have killed this in their turn, I think. Unless they have counterspell and Bowmaster, but a bunch of mana available here. I think we just play Grist. They have it. We need to mill our top card too, which is like super high value. Alright, sure. They have a 3rd counterspell. That's fun. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. And then as far as attacks go, I'm not really interested. Just say go. As a blue-black player, they can't really remove this except for like Odawara, so then we have this Takenuma also, so we can mill next turn, which both gets a card back and resets our top of our library. Bowmaster number 2. Okay. It's crappy, but it is what it is. Actually, hold on. I should probably sack this food instead. Alright, so untap. And top card is Delighted Halfling. Cast that. Cast that. Top card is Boseiju. Alright, so let's channel Takenuma. Mill 3. Top card is Bowmaster. Again, wow. Let's get back Grist, I think. Cast Bowmaster. Top card's Wall of Roots. Can do this all day. Just gonna tap for mana. I guess I want to keep... I don't know how many cards that cost 1 black, so... Could cast the Grist here instead of playing all of Roots. I don't think that's necessary. That's want to keep going, so... I'll just tap this for... Let's just do both. Add green, green. What? Add a green. Add a white. Cast Walrus. Top card's Catacombs, sure. Alright. I mean, kind of just like don't see how we can lose here, honestly. Like, you need to go untap Damnation. I still have freaking Chorus in play, so. Minamo. So they got that's a big force. They can play a ring. I have a Bowmaster play if they ring though. If they play Sheoldred, I have Grist to kill it. So yeah, most things covered here. I think. Here's the ring. Sure. Not gonna use it. Also cool. Untap with close to infinite mana. Nurturing Peatland. Alright, crack this. Our top card's Grist. Oh, pay the life, sure. Play Grist. Play Strangleroot Geist. Top card's Catacomb plus Grist. I don't need to kill this Bowmaster, right? No, I don't think so. Top card's Yawgmoth. Peatland. Okay. Guess they have no protection, so just say go. Alright. There goes the ring. Shoot your Bowmaster. So if they were to, like, find a damnation here, I would still have a wolf, a geist, and a grist. Ring again, sure. Maybe I should have got face, actually, because, like, the only way out here is a wrath, right? So, like, if this would die anyway, I should have got face, I think. I think they have damnation? No? I can't untap the ring, but they're going to edict me to sack Planeswalker, sure. Plenty more where that came from. I think they know about it too, right? Yawgmoth is here. Oh boy, that's the game. This is game one, right? Yeah, so we get the combo. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. That was a clean game. Elven Chorus just freaking hard carrying. Alright, so bring in like board that we did before, I think. Thoughtseize. Bring in the Mite, I think, too. Let's cut the Goose, the combo cards. 2 Chords and a Wall of Roots. And the Boseiju. Alright, game 2, hand's great, keep. All the Storm Giants, sure. Got a little halfling action here. Island, go. Alright. Grist off the top, please. That's pretty awkward, actually. So we got Thoughtseize. We can't play Bowmaster and Thoughtseize, though. We can play an Endurance on their turn. It's a pretty obvious counterspell, so we could just, like, play Pendelhaven and say go. Play Endurance on their turn. Just get a little, beater and blade, which is pretty good. I like that. Just do that. We have also a Bowmaster if they were like to play a card draw spell, but no profitable thing they can do off Island, so no reason to play anything crazy. Just cast Endurance, the flash 3/2. Someone's playing Murktide, so it's a bit of thin value there as far as putting that card back in their deck. Unsap and draw a Misty Rainforest. So I can just cast an uncountable Sheoldred here. It's kind of cool, honestly. Or I could just Thoughtseize them and play Bowmaster. think I like that better, honestly. I play Sheoldred and they have Damnation. It's pretty damn disgusting, so no pun intended. Let's just attack for both. Start there. Well, I should have Thoughtseize first, but let's attack. So they could Bowmaster here and shoot my Halfling and block it. If they do that, I can just Bowmaster back. Interesting. I need to Bowmaster the token and not the... I think we just let the hat... let's see here. I think this is fine. Halfling only cast Sheoldred for counter ability, and like... I'm just gonna Thoughtseize them and then Bowmaster their Bowmaster. Killing the orc itself is like kind of whatever. Rather them not have Bowmaster than me have Halflings, so this is fine. Alright, so land, Thoughtseize you. Hand is, damn, Sheoldred, double subtlety, the ring, land. We have Go for the Throat. Pretty easy ring, I think. Just take the ring here. And then I'm going to resolve my Bowmaster on their upkeep so they can't subtlety if they want to. I don't know if they want to or not, but can only pitch it on my turn. Starting to feel a little crisper, which is good. I feel like my play is, I've been playing out. I'm actually playing Modern. I've played like, 6-7 lays of various different decks, which is good. Starting to feel a little more locked in. Been doing a lot of, obviously a lot of arena content and everything else, so it feels good to be kind of getting on my game here. It's a little weird, honestly, when I'm splitting time between doing full-time content stuff, which is a little more like, and then between like actual, like, competitive Pro Tour testing and stuff like that too. It's kind of weird to turn it on, turn it off at times, but all right. So obviously not playing a creature here. We draw a Chord of Calling, which is interesting. They have Subtlety, and their hand is Subtlety, Sheoldred. So pretty easy attack with this, and just say go probably. I wonder if we want Scavenging Ooze in this matchup. Probably not, right? All right. So we just say go. Are they gonna cast Subtlety just as a 3/3? Sure. I think that's fine. Yeah. I mean, we're probably gonna get a Chord for Bowmaster, but like I don't see a reason to do it now as opposed to later, I think, so. Coming in or staying back? Coming in, okay. Very aggressive. Alright, end step. Alright, so Chord of Calling. X is 2. And they're going to Sauron's Ransom in response. It's pretty good. The ring is... We're going to have double Bowmaster. The ring isn't even that scary, honestly. We have double Bowmaster and Sheoldred. The relic is essentially irrelevant. Lorien Revealed is kind of scary. I want to go... This is also their... Yeah, I'll do like this. Split the mana. If they want their black source, they have to take these. If they want the ring. Yeah, I like this. This is good. So, and then the face down pile is the... So, bottom... So, they see Lorien Revealed and Mista. Yeah, I like this. This card's super fun. Love it. I'm surprised they gave this card like the full Lord of the Rings treatment. Like, let's see, they take the ring and the relic, sure. Like, Bowmaster could be in any set. Just Orcish Bowmasters, whatever. But, like, this card not only has a Lord of the Rings unique name, but also has the mechanic, too. Alright, so... I get another Bowmaster. We know their whole hand minus a possible blue card. So the only fear, I think, is them having, like, Damnation. That would have to be, like... But they don't have a second black yet, so I think we want to jam here. Like, I'm going to Pendelhaven, attack for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 with the extra Bowmaster, and that's 10, so put them at 2. I have Sheoldred in my hand too. I like that a lot. So let's go land, Bowmaster. Let's see if they have a blue card. Then I'll use it for subtlety. Face. Pendelhaven. F6. Attack with everything. Alright. You're 2, and I have Sheoldred. And 3 Bowmasters in play. So, you could play the ring, then trigger it, and then activate it. I would grow my thing. They would have protection for a turn. That would cast Sheoldred. They would need a blue card also. They could win this game, like, in theory. But I think we're in pretty good shape. Tap a blue. What's it gonna be? Island cycling. You got it. Alright, here's the ring. They have protection. They are at 2. They have Relic, Sheoldred, Subtlety, Mystery card. They're going to attack. Makes sense. With their ring bearer, no less. Alright, well, I mean, if they're going to draw, they should do it now, so my Bowmasters don't, yep, sure. We have to kill this. They have 5 cards now. The question is, do we cast Sheoldred or not? That's the real big question, I think. Because if they use the Subtlety on Tap and Wrath, I guess they're freaking 2, right? Like, Yawgmoth? Wow. Alright. Resolving Yawgmoth is also just very good. I think it would be pretty hard to lose the Yawgmoth in play. So I don't think we need to... Like, the fear is they go, like, Sheoldred. We can just probably kill that. Yeah, just... They have a lot of work to do, honestly. Just cast the Yawgmoth. I think if they have a blue card, they have Subtlety here, and then just kill the Sheoldred next turn, so... Or the many things I have in play. There are 2 that can't really ring. It's hard to even fetch a land, honestly. Here's Subtlety. Awesome. So, drew out the Subtlety. Other hand is Relic, Sheoldred card. And they have protection, so I can't attack them, obviously. So, Yawgmoth will go top. And just say... Let's say... Oh, yeah. Maybe it'll work. Eh? Alright, so lose 1. So they're at 1 life. I really, really struggle to see a way out for them, honestly. Like, basic Swamp Damnation. But they need to gain the life from the ring, too. So, like, yeah, I mean, sweet. That was very impressive. Whew, yikes. Alright, we're on the play here. We have our cool card in hand, but we have 1 land, and that's not going to be a functional hand, so we're going to mulligan this, unfortunately. Mulligan down to another 1-lander with our card. This is a better hand, obviously. We have the Halfling, Bowmaster, Wall of Roots, Wolf. We can keep this. Obviously, if they kill our turn 1 Halfling and we don't draw a land, we're screwed, but, you know, is what it is. Pass up on Geist here, I think. I want to guarantee I have multiple plays. Pass up on this. Play Halfling, and say go. And again, hope Halfling lives. And if it does, we get to go Walrus plus Young Wolf, and then get our Chorus on. We have Bowmaster also, like a Ragavan or something like that too, so. Do you like this deck is particularly good against Ragavan? Polluted Delta Crack. Uh-oh. Don't touch my halfling. Shock. Fatal push. Alright, well, that's one half of the equation. Now we need to draw land. And land. Ho, nailed it. Alright, so Wall Roots. And Young Wolf. And say go. Now, of course, we're going to draw another land because we're greedy, but love Pendelhaven, too. I have a GP top 8 with this card and Goblins in my sideboard. It's a fun card. Freaking Pendelhaven. Good card, too, honestly. Very, very powerful for a legendary land. Alright, friend, what do you got? Would love for you to not do anything too relevant and allow me to cast my Chorus. Not a good start. Alright, so let's untap. We drew a land, but I'm not jamming Chorus here into 2 mana, so just play a land. Honestly, it's Fire Up the Wolf, attack me, and just play, have Bowmasters up, so just go attack for 1 plus Pendelhaven. So you could defend our Bowmasters from their Bowmasters with the Pendelhaven, but I don't want to get aggressive with it, so just do this. We'll just draw out a Bowmaster of their own. Nope. Okay. So in with our pseudo Curd Ape here. Just say go. Crack a fetch. Raffine's Tower. Some sort of Esper deck. Or just, you know, a Dimir deck playing. Oh, no. Oh. Celestial Colonnade? Here in 2023? Holy moly. Alright, sure. Let's get a swamp. Celestial Colonnade. Cast Bowmaster. I mean, it's pretty wild. Didn't know this card was still a modern card. Getting for a little chip shot here. We have our Chorus. We want to resolve. If we're playing white, obviously they have like Leyline Binding and stuff, so it's not going to be nearly as good there, but Bowmaster on the stack. Upstairs. And to go to 13, untap. Alright, sure. I mean, they have counterspell like 100% of the time. And, like, we kind of want to cast Chorus with creatures untapped because you want to have mana, obviously. But I just think they're going to probably counter it anyway. So we could, like, attack and try and force a removal spell and then try and resolve it, which is worse overall, but better in the chance that it might resolve. We attack for things. If you don't Pendelhaven, it's pretty awkward. Just go for it. Honestly, I'm just going to cast it. Let's go back-to-back jacks here. All right, play Chorus. Definitely getting counterspelled, but whatever. Is what it is. We got a backup copy now, so yeah, it's a pretty easy counterspell. Aim for 3. Does seem a lot worse versus decks that can exile it. You know, Leyline Binding and friends. You know, Rakdos can't, and like Dimir or Grixis can't. But all right, Raffine's Tower, Celestial Colonnade, Watery Grave, Plains. So some sort of Esper E control deck. Into our Catacombs. Just gonna attack in Pendelhaven. Thoughtseize. Alright, we're going to pump the worst creature. It's taken 4. Alright, they're at 6. Alright, we're just going to go. Hold the Chorus. End step. Snapcaster Mage? Damn. Okay. Sure. So they could have snap counterspelled, obviously, if we had gone for this, so they're gonna kill my Bowmasters, I guess? If 4 cards in hand. Alright. Yeah, I mean that's a legal play, you got me. Freaking Snapcaster Mage. Can fetch Dryad Arbor for extra beater, but Oh, here we go. Tapping out for Teferi Time Raveler. Sure. 5 bounce token. Sure. All right. I mean, somewhat likely to resolve Chorus here. Ending too? Damn. Got it all. All right. All right. Let's get our Dryad Arbor. Let's untap. Let's cast Chorus. We drop Boseiju. We could, this is actually interesting. So, a lot of things to do here. We could use Dryad Arbor to pressure Teferi with the Pendelhaven. We could hold Boseiju to kill a Leyline Binding if they are playing that. The Colonnade throws me off a bit. Maybe they're not, but like they have a lot of colors here. So might have a Binding in their deck. Or just resolve. We'll just resolve Chorus and start there, I guess. So let's go land, mana, Chorus. Please no force negation. So awkward. It's like, I would have played another land. God, come on. Well, they had it all, folks. They have 1 card left. Now I wish I had played the Boseiju and had the Pendelhaven available to tap to pump this. Yeah, I'm just going to play this and say go. Pretty rough, honestly. Alright. Only a few cards left, obviously, so you know, they're almost out of cards. Alright, well, now they are out of cards. Or we're out of cards, I mean. Freaking Snapcaster Mage. Overgrown Tomb. Great. Alright, say go, I guess. Think we're in some big doo-doo. I should play the land, so I can't play any instants anyway, so... Grist the Hunger Tide. I mean, Grist is great, but, like, I mean, I don't know if it's going to resolve here or not, but we'll give it a shot, I suppose. Grist the Hunger Tide? It's a creature on the stack. Can't force a negation it. Sure. Man, really cleaning our clock here. Let's see. Start thinking about sideboarding. Gonna bring in our Thoughtseizes. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe Haywire Mite. I'd like to know if they have binding or not first, but man, imagine playing Snapcaster Mage. Alright, so we got Sheoldred. Oh, wait, nope. We're gonna draw step Thoughtseize. Oh my god, come on. It'd be cool if I drew a land at some point, right? Just like 5 lands, all spells. Like if we just drawn a land there, you know, like definitely drawing a land next turn. They're playing Catacomb. They're not playing Leyline Binding. Alright, so firing up Celestial Colonnade. What? Is this real life? Is this happening right now? Alright, no blocks. Firing up Celestial Colonnade. Let me draw a land. Yeah, so if we reverse the order of the Sheoldred and the and that land there, like maybe we can pull this one out, but alright, so Haywire Mite, Thoughtseize. Endurance is interesting as like a threat, honestly. It's a flash threat. Let's see what I want to take out here. Against the highly interactive deck, a deck I'm not super interested in trying to combo. Goose, very similar sideboarding every time, honestly. This might be wrong. I'm not sure. I'm just like kind of winging it here, but Sheoldred's also pretty bad against them. It just like dies to everything. Wall of Roots. I kind of want to cut like some of like the mana-y stuff. Huh. Like, Endurance... Endurance is not great against them. You know, it's just like... There's some value to like shuffling our own stuff back too if the game was really long, but like it's just a 3/4 flash, just make them tap out in their end step or something like that. And Haywire Mite, let's not bring that Mite in. We have 2 Boseijus, so just gotta cut one more card here, or just leave out an Endurance. Let's leave out an Endurance. This is fine. Let's try this. Yeah, tough game. Couldn't really get an engine going. Feel like we sort of had to like cash into the counterspell because we know other options, unfortunately, but see what we can do. Thoughtseize will help a lot for sure. Halflings are good too, so I think they had to push for the halfling too. They had a pretty good hand that game, honestly. All right, we have a double halfling 1-lander. We can keep this. This is like a mono green aggro draw. Yep, Delighted Halfling's pretty cool. There were toys the Hobbit children had never seen before, all beautiful and some obviously magical. A Elbeth Githoniel Civilia Pena Midial Omena Angda Anath. Any Tolkien scholars out there gonna tell me how bad my Elvish is? Alright. Thank you, opponent, for showing up, please. Thank you. Here's a halfling. Don't have that many legends in our deck, obviously, so halfling's a little awkward when it comes to draws like this, but need to draw another land anyway, so Celestial Colonnade is back. Draw Thoughtseize. So I can't cast actual anything. That's a little rough, honestly. Halfling is definitely worth it over like Ignoble Hierarch, because Ignoble Hierarch just dies to literally everything at this point. Bowmaster, Red and 6, etc. But it is a little awkward at times. It's obviously very good with Yawgmoth and Grist, your 2 key cards, but on a hand like this, you know, Ignoble Hierarch would have been better. Blue and white. Man, this is something. Cute. So they're going to end step Dress Down, which will be making my mana creatures not mana creatures for the turn. Just draw land, please. Thank you. Thank you. Overgrown Tomb, Shock and Thoughtseize. Now's the time. What do you got? Oh my god. They've got a... That's ridiculous. Okay. I don't know what to do. Their hand's actually just busted. They have... Counters... Snapcaster's not great. Ransom's whatever. Teferi's fine, I think. It's probably Counterspell and just try and resolve our Chorus next turn. EE on 1's also just gross, though. You can't beat that either. Ugh, oh my god. Just an absolutely stacked hand here. It's got to be EE. We can't take EE on 1, so take the EE. Their hand is ridiculously busted. This is going to be a very hard game to win. Dress Down goes away. Halfling goes away. Still have Counterspell up. Young freaking wolf. Alright. They have Bowmasters up too. I think we just say go. Let's cast our Endurance. Watery Grave. Tapped or untapped? Untapped. Cast Bowmasters. That's fine. Yeah. Is it is, sure. Just gonna chill, say go, set up for endurance. No third land. Stay by Delta 2. Okay, so you have this Sauron's Ransom to cast this turn, so we're going to be playing spells this turn, so they can't cast their card, draw a spell. They also have Counterspell, though, so we can't play the best spell ever, but I can target myself, I think. Shuffle back in my Thoughtseize, or what I put in the bottom. Alright, untap. Draw a Nurturing Peatland. I think Strangleroot Geist is fine here. I really want to cast a spell they have to counter, honestly, because I don't want them making a land drop next turn. They have Snapcaster too, so like it's really, really big that they don't cast Ransom this turn. So I almost just like have to cast the Chorus here, I think. It just sucks, but yeah, I'm just gonna cast it. They can like bounce it with Teferi or tuck it. It's like it's unbeatable or whatever. Just like don't allow them to cast their card, draw a spell. Yeah. So, all right. They have Snapcaster, Ransom, Teferi, and 2 random cards that are probably not lands. They're not lands. They're 11 also, so we are getting some damage in. Main phase Ransom. Sure, sweet. That's kind of a lot. Top pile is face up. Like I want to show them push path and try and trick them out of taking these. Take Ransom and Snapcaster, like it's a lot of cards, but like they're pretty awkward. And if I take this, like it's not ideal, but you know, I think Path is fine for us, honestly. So it's really, really old school deck. They take so they have Counterspell and another Ransom. And the ring falls to the Bowmaster. All right. Untap. You draw Grist. We can resolve a Grist here. It's kind of guess. All right. That's sick. Attack for 3, they go down to 8. We have 2 good blockers for our Grist. All right. I mean, their hand is juiced, but short on lands. They have, so they only have 1 ransom. So they have Snap, Ransom, Snap, Teferi, 3 cards. I have a Strangleroot Geist ready to get in for the beats too. They do have Snap Push now, which is obviously a little awkward, but all right, unsap. Another Grist. Okay. Let's start by plussing Grist. Cast Strangleroot Geist. Alright. I mean, just gonna send. We've got our Pendelhaven. Either Undying creature dies as a blocker for Grist, then I just have another Grist anyway, so. Could also pitch cast Endurance if we're like feeling really frisky against a Snapcaster Mage. We want to like stop them from pushing or pathing here, but that seems a little much. That's kind of cool. Just like Esper control. All right. I mean, the attacks, that mats are blockers. You figure it out. Pendelhaven. Excuse me. Here's Snapcaster Mage. That's how I get the Path to Exile. Could Endurance here. It's pretty wild, honestly. But it also stops their next snap from flashing back a Fatal Push or a Prismatic Ending, which is pretty good too. I think we're going to do it. I'm just going to freaking do it. We already have a Grist in play. It's probably not dying. I'll just do it. We're not winning the card advantage battle here, you know? Just do it. I think that the tiebreaker for me is the fact they have a second snap and they have a push in the graveyard too. So this turns off both of those. And now we're stuck just like making awkward blocks. We have this Pendelhaven for the 1/1s. And this dies, we get back a 2/3/2 blocker. A Grist on 5. There's currently 3 creatures in our graveyard, about to be more, so we can ultimate and just kill them. Putting them in the squeeze here. Good to see Snapcaster Mage again, though. Consider. Okay. That's crappy. They kept the card on top, too. Alright. Here we are. We get a block on the Geist, and that's it. It's not a question that I want to use my Pendelhaven offensively or defensively. We're getting for 6 here. It could be 7. They can go to 1. They can't defend this Grist. Let's go for it. I can't attack this Grist. Alright, they go to 1. 2 blockers. Grist in play. 6 creatures. If they cast a Wrath of God or whatever, we have a Wolf. And they probably can't... Yeah, they need to fetch to put 1 life anyway, so... Kind of weird no block there, honestly, but we'll take it. Esper Control, Game 3. Slightly interested in Scavenging Ooze. Maybe not, I guess, right? I think that Endurance won us the game there, honestly. It's kind of cool. On the draw, I'm going to cut a Boseiju. Just bring another Endurance, I think. Snapcaster is the only real graveyard card. Yeah, Ooze is, like, pretty bad. This is fine. Let's try this. Alright, this hand's great, honestly. It's hard to be mad about this hand. We have turn 2 Throw Halfling, turn 2 Zulaport Geist. In theory. They got a Rafine's Tower. Forest is fine. Obviously, worst case, they kill my Halfling, just play a Wall of Roots and attempt to throw in 3 Yawgmoth, maybe, or some Geists. Good old Strangleroot Geist. Love it. 1 black. Thoughtseize or push. It's push. And Steamboats. Alright. Another Strangleroot Geist. Alright. I think it's just Geist time. I don't think playing Wall Roots here is particularly good, so... Next turn's Wall Roots plus Geist. Not much point in playing Yawgmoth on a mostly empty board, so... Nothing. Alright. Elven Chorus. Cool. Here's Walroots. Here's Strangleroot Geist. Guess who's back? Attack. Undying. They have Snap Push here. No, blue, blue, white? What is this? Nope. They haven't played a Solitude yet either, honestly. Blue, blue, white. March of Otherworldly Light. Alright, you got me. The deck does seem a little bit clunky. There's Hallowed Fountain. Tapped. Alright. Yeah, I guess we're playing another Walroots. Walls are good with the Chorus, obviously. And just like play Wall and cast another Geist. I'm going to keep a 5 and a 3. Make them deal with the small things before I start playing big things. Just usual anti-control stuff. Bowmaster. I mean, like, this comes back as a bigger creature, whatever. Three cards left in their hand. Our hand's pretty juicy. We could go Chorus into Yawgmoth if they tap out. For like a Teferi or something. I guess that's not a tap out, but... Blue, blue. Cycle Timeless Dragon? What is this deck? It's like a cube draft deck. I'm kind of jealous, honestly. It's pretty sweet, but... Godless Shrine, sure. Now what? What old hit's gonna come out of the woodworks this time? Nothing. Alright, so 3 cards in hand. Mire. Alright, we're attacking. If they tap out here, we kill them. We have Chorus, Yawgmoth. These make like a bunch, infinite amount of Chorus or whatever. Draw a bunch of cards, like so. Let's just attack first, see what happens. Try and get a tap out. These tap for double with Chorus out too. Snapcaster Mage. All right, cool. All right, I mean, also have Force Negation and a blue card. We're about to do some cool stuff here. All right, tapped out. Land, Chorus. Top card is Blooming Marsh. That sucks. All right, make black, black, green, green. Cast the Yawgmoth. I'm going to sack the small wall and just draw a card here and try to get some creatures going. I guess we don't actually have any... Hold on. We don't have any way to cast a creature off the top of our deck anyway. We have 2 cards. Kill Bowmaster, draw. Yeah, let's just say go. Timeless Dragon. Eternal Dragon. It's not going to soundboard. Blue, blue, black. Sauron's Ransom. Sure. Land, Teferi, Ransom. Tough, honestly. I mean, it's probably like bottom pile is face down. I don't want them to take the ransom pile. Because they can't, they can play ransom, land ransom. They can't play Teferi this turn, so we get a pretty big reprieve. I think it's this. Fun card that kind of love activation. All right. This face up. This is face down. Took it's Teferi. Okay. No, I'm sorry. I took the face down pile. All right. All right. Not ideal, but sure. Yeah, now I can wait till our turn and make more mana too. It's great. So, all right. Elven Chorus, it's time. Top card is Grist at the Hunger Tide. Love it. Let's start there. Cast Grist off the top. That's actually sick with our Grist plus. All right, plus Grist. Guarantee double insect. Top card's Wolf Roots. Okay, I like that too. I mean, we're about to cascade card advantage like out the freaking doors. So let's add a green, add a blue, cast Wolf Roots. Top card's Catacomb. Let's kill their Bowmaster with our Wolf Roots. Trigger Bowmaster. Top card's Chord of Calling. It's pretty good. Whatever they target, we're going to sacrifice. They're going to deal 1 to my Grist. Huh. Alright, sure. Alright, and then we're going to sack an insect. Oops. Sorry, target this second insect. Another Bowmasters. Alright, that resolves. Shoot Grist. Alright. Shoot this. Sack an insect. Halfling triggers. Top cards. Sorry, Bowmaster triggers. Top cards Halfling. Sure. Dink that. Dink that. Now this is a very large army, but we draw that. Top card's Endurance now. Right, their hand is Teferi card. One, two. We can cast Endurance. And hitting their graveyard has a bit of value. They have a Timeless Dragon, Snapcasters possibly. Sure, let's cast that, I guess. So let's go add a green, add a green, add a black, cast Endurance. Target you. Crack Catacombs. Get a forest, hopefully. No forests. Can't go that much lower, honestly, because we have this freaking Yawgmoth in play, so that's actually pretty crappy for us, but whatever. I'll just get a swamp. I get Arbor, maybe. Let's get Arbor. Get Dryad Arbor. Top card's Yawgmoth. Okay. I removed the combo element for our deck, but I think it's fine. Let's add a green and cast Yawgmoth. Top card's Chord of Calling. I can chord for 2. So if I had a... I boarded out the combo piece. Maybe I should leave one in then, honestly. I should leave in the Cutthroat. Yeah. Okay. Learn a deck. That would make things a lot easier here. Obviously, we can keep going. We're still in really good shape, but... It's calling. Yawgmoth, we're at 9. Grist. Worst case is Supreme Verdict, but like I think that's still kind of fine. Let's just add a green and cast a Halfling. I'll be able to chord for 3 next turn. Yeah, it's kind of awkward that I like, have the kill, sort of, but I can't execute it. That's fine, though. Just say go. I'll say drawing like 6 cards and putting a Planeswalker in play is a pretty good turn. You know, like, all things considered. EE for 4? That's just mean. All right, sure. Yeah, that's a thing. All right, sure. EE for 4. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Concord for 3. I'm like gonna draw a chord too. I go chord for 4. So I just like, yeah, just chord response or chord. I'm sorry, folks. These games are hard. I think I want to make a mana, and then it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And then I get Yawgmoth. Post explosives. That was the core, so I still have Yawgmoth. I don't even like real life gain, unfortunately, but I think this is fine. So let this happen. Lose the course. I have a chord on top too, but packing it up. Cool. That was a sweet match. Not gonna lie. All right, round 2. We are on the draw, and our hand is pretty ugly. They were gonna mulligan this one. We have Wall of Roots. You know, in theory, we have like a Sheoldred Arbor, but like everything goes wrong here. We have no 1-drop. They kill us, we're dead. So we're mulligan. Mulligan into kind of a sketchy one, but we're gonna keep. So Magic Online's acting very odd. I'm gonna have to restart after this game. Dryad Arbor, the card you literally never want to draw. And Bowmasters is the card you always want to draw, so got that going for us. Blood Crypt. Tapped. We scamming? Little scammeronies here. That's a swamp. That's a Voidwalker. Okay. Voidwalker's annoying against us. Obviously, with Strangleroot Geist and friends. Kind of an annoying card. Just play Marsh and Sigo. Don't want to Geist and attack here, because like if they kill it with a Voidwalker in play, it just loses out on the Undyings, which is just a 2-1 haste for 2, which is pretty bad. So might want to wait to set up for double Bowmaster on Voidwalkers. We really want to kill it. Will our opponent let us do that? It remains to be seen, but all right. Play Pyromancer. Fail. Sure. All right. I think we have to cast this. We got to cast it, I think, now. We can't, because we want to cast it with this thing in play, too, so it's not thrilled about this, but let's just go face, play Bowmaster, so they can't use their Fable effectively. Untap, draw, Wall of Roots. That's, like, fine, honestly. Does allow us to double spell, so let's play Wall of Roots. I think I just cast Bowmaster now, because we're going to cast a response to the draw trigger anyways, to make them, like, do their stuff. Fury here really is going to be nasty for us, but here's a Bowmaster. I should attack first. That was stupid. Whatever. It just doesn't matter, but they never block there in a million years, so. Alright, so do this. Attack for 2. Yeah. And this gives them a free attack with the Goblin Shaman, but I think that's fine. Just waiting to get blown out by Fury next turn, so kind of an awkward hand, honestly. Can't imagine they discard a card here. Yeah, that'd be pretty bold in the face of double Bowmasters. They didn't play Bowmaster of their own either, so yeah, I think we're getting Fury pretty hard here. Feign Death targeting Dothy Voidwalker. There's no cards exiled yet. And they're going to Bowmaster, Bowmaster, then Bowmaster, Bowmaster. Oh my god. Welcome to Modern, folks. 2023. The year of the Orc. I suppose this does, like, kill their... Oh, no, they fainted. Never mind. Yeah, we're pretty dead here, I think. Hand is pretty unappealing. And, now we have basically nothing going. So I'm not even sure where we go from here, honestly. Oh my god. Alright, you need to take it easy, friend. Grief, pitching grief. Our hand's blank. Kind of some beats here for sure, but they still have his Voidwalker in play too, so like... We draw like a Yawgmoth. We get to like maybe kill some stuff. Oh my god, you're killing me. Alright, I have one card in hand. I'm just gonna play my Dryad Arbor and just say go. Attacks are all pretty bad. Flip the old Fable. Steal my cards. These cards ain't cheap, you know. Blood Moon. Well, I guess I'm a dum-dum for not playing my Catacombs. All right, let's go to game 2. Even then, I think we're super far behind this game, but that's on me for not playing on Blood Moon. Let's go to game 2. All right, so scamming. This is where our Elven Chorus is. This is like our main. Mayor's never playing this card. I don't really want much, I feel like. Could, like, just move away from the combo stuff against them. It's pretty hard to do. Just, like, be a fair deck. I think it's reasonable. A lot of our cards are kind of rough against them. I mean, Scavenging Ooze is, like, kind of cute. The removal spells are certainly interesting. Just be a mid-range deck with Yawgmoth, Sheoldred, Elven Chorus, Grist. It's not bad. Cut a... and then the wolf gets a lot worse. I guess that's not really, but... Oops, cut like these 3 for these 3. I'm gonna try this. I'm not sure. Maybe get Yawgmoth going. We can draw a bunch of cards. We're like, people will be fine. We don't need to combo kill them, I don't think. So... mind, let's roll a lot of life gain. I guess the goose is, like, kind of interesting as life gain, but... Try this. Give it a spin. Reminder, of course, there's a companion article to this video on CoolStuffInc.com, as there always is. Check that out on Cool Stuff Inc. I do a video article every Monday and a written article every Friday. This hand's much better. Alright. They have turn 1 Scam. Obviously, it sucks, but we have turn 1 Halfling, turn 2 Grist or Bowmasters, our nut card against them, and a Chord, so... Funny, you actually prefer this card to be, like, your 10th card, not your, your opening 7, but... It's some form of Elvish, I can't read it. The few can. Opponent, let's go. Alright, so possible turn 2 Grist. Would love that, obviously. We could have Thoughtseize or Grief, so we're not, like, there yet, but... Alright, they have Frost Swamp, so... Oh, wow. Pithing Needle, turn 1. Interesting. I did not bring an answer to that, did I? That's, like, fine, I guess. So I imagine they name... Yawgmoth, but, like, they could name Grist. Damn, they named Grist. Wow. Alright. That's pretty nasty, honestly. Oh my god. Alright, so... Just a little awkward. We're just gonna go Wall Roots into Bowmasters. I can't cast both otherwise. They're gonna Fury the crap out of us, probably, but... Alright, so we're going to go... We need to make mana because Twilight Mire is stupid. Make a black and a red. Make a colorless. Cast Wall of Roots, floating a black. Play Bowmasters. Oops. Get some stuff in play here, you know? We could also chord for 1 on their turn if we're, like, desperate for a creature. So... They go to Fury, my Halfling, Bowmasters, and Orc army. I can maybe just go for a Halfling on a chord just to make sure we can resolve this course. Nothing. Alright, sweet. That's also good with me. Untap. Takenuma. Alright, sick. We're in. Let's just cast the old Elven Chorus and see how it goes. I'm excited to see how it goes, so. Alright. And green and colorless. Elven Chorus, please. Top card is Nurturing Peatland. So we can chord for 1 right now, but I don't think I want to do that, honestly. We've got a chord for 1. That would shuffle when we can't play the card up top anyway. So yeah, we just I guess we just attack here. They have their own Bowmaster. They probably would have killed mine. Maybe not, I guess. Let's leave Bowmaster back and just play it super safe. I guess we'll just die anyway, but whatever. I think they have their own Bowmaster here, so it doesn't actually matter. Sure, that's fine. Doesn't change much, so. Okay. So they kill Bowmaster, block, trade off Orcs. Not ideal to be trading off creatures when we have this thing in play, but like I think we're fine right now, so. Turn 1 Needle, man. It's gross. I guess I have to bring in the 1 Haywire Mite. Like, I love it. Here's a Evoked Grief, pitching Terminate. Our hand's like okay, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. They have the old Scams. They don't need it because I can't. This Grist doesn't do anything. Sure. I mean, it's kind of irrelevant, honestly, because the Grist in our hand is basically blank. So they get a 4/3 menace, which is fine. And we're just gonna be playing off the top here with our Elven Chorus. And Nile Spellbomb. Sure. Do you think, friend? We're not playing this game. We're playing the Elven Chorus off the top game. Strangleroot Geist, cool. Let's add green. Cast that bad boy. Taps for mana with haste. Here's a Yawgmoth. Oh, love it. Okay. That's game, folks. The game's already over. Let's tap all of these for mana. Add a black. Colorless black. Play Yawgmoth. Top card's Wall of Roots. Love it. Play Peatland. Cast Wall of Roots. Top card's Young Wolf. Oh yeah. There's dead, right? Actually, we don't actually have a combo kill on our deck anymore, but here's Sheoldred. I mean, now I can just like draw cards indefinitely. I guess they have a Spellbomb to like break up the Undying stuff, but it's funny, I actually don't want Sheoldred in my hand. I kind of want to just say go here, actually. I think we're in no rush to put Sheoldred into our hand. And, because they if it's on our library, they can't Thoughtseize it, but in our hand, they can. So, I think we just chill here, just say go. I think we're like, miles ahead here. If they were to fire up Fury, we can play it by ear from that point, Might just sack like a large portion of our board and kill their board. We'll see what happens. Let's see what the deal is. Three cards in hand. Beginning of combat step. Here they come. Alright, take 4. You got me. Beats. I guess Sheoldred is actually a win condition, so like we can still combo with a Sheoldred and play. It's kind of cool. It's like a super blood artist. Because every draw with Yawgmoth drains them. I'm sorry, gains. So we can gain infinite life and draw infinite cards. We can't actually like kill them, but like, you know, figure it out. You know, like. Just gonna say go, sure. So untap. And we will draw Sheoldred. Top card, Yawgmoth. A little awkward. Let's cast Sheoldred and start Yawgmothing, I think. We're going to sacrifice the Young Wolf to kill this Bowmasters. Let's make a black. Cast Sheoldred. Payment life. Target this. Sack Young Wolf. Undying trigger. Will they spellbomb me in response? Terminate Yawgmoth in response. That's fine, honestly. So it's not for another creature, so I'll just add a mana with this. We have Yawgmoth on top anyway, so add a black. I should have sacked the Geist too. Whatever. So Undying. It comes back. They're going to spellbomb also, sure. Bombs away. Undying, come back. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah. And then kill that. Master will trigger. They get 1 Bowmaster trigger. I draw their Yawgmoth into another Yawgmoth. Okay. Yo, bro. Heard you like Yawgmoth. I think I should have left my... That doesn't matter. Never mind. Alright, so I'm going to kill Bowmaster to kill my Geist. Make a black. Undying. Comes back again with haste, which is awesome. Draw off that. Let's go 3-2. Black in the pool already. Just go. I just freaking tap this thing for mana too, right? Okay, what? You can't undo Walrus mana? That's a bug, right? Is that been a bug for like 1,000 years? Or whatever. This is this. Tap this for white. Top card's Halfling. Cool. Let's cast Halfling. Verdant Catacombs. Okay. Yeah, it's just like that was awesome. That was actually really, really cool. So first time playing with this card, and I'm impressed so far. Game 3. Pretty happy with our sideboarding, honestly. Just going to game 3 here. I was still like 2 copies, so like, you know, until the Thoughtseize that, because you can't like rely on it completely, but I think that alongside the rest of our good grindy cards is like fine. Oh, the needle. I should bring a Haywire Mite. I probably have 1 needle, right? Like, it kind of sucked, but doesn't do anything else against them at all, so I think bringing 1 needle's, you know, good on their part. Oh, excuse me. Alright, kind of a gassy hand here in game 3. Opponent mulligans to 6. We're going to keep. We have managed to dodge Fury so far. It's kind of, you know, a big issue, obviously, but Bowmaster, Chord, Halfling. Bowmaster is very good in this deck, obviously. Just an amazingly good card in general, but like also insane with Chord of Calling and stuff, which is cool. I'd be getting scammed here. That would suck. Not a big fan of this deck, just being a thing. Just like extremely volatile games. Alright, well. They got a good looky-loo. We have good land. Our hand's still very good. I mean, they take like Master here, maybe. Try and make my Chord bad. I don't know, honestly. We're going to have a 4-2 Menace, though, which is pretty good on turn 1, obviously, so. Pitch Terminate. Gotta get the plane shift terminates. Opponent's thinking this one through. Remember, folks, you can use promo code JIM5 for 5% off your order on CoolStuffInc.com and a free Jim Davis Goblin Shaman token. It's pretty sweet. Take the Halfling. Wow, interesting. Is it going to be Halfling Wolf here and try and like really slow my hand down? Wow, look at this. All right. Definitely some interesting choices against this deck. You know, what part of the machine do you have attack? They're choosing the mana and the Convoke stuff. Oh, drawing a second chord makes this very good for their plan. So, there you go. I only got 2 cards in hand. Scamming costs a lot. But we are on a 5-turn clock and a Thoughtseize. Alright. This is a good hand. It's funny because, like, Scam's best draws feel unbeatable unless you draw really well, in which case they aren't even good. You know, like, which is a really, very, very volatile. Alright, so I got the one-lander too. Yep, makes sense. Usually when you have the Scam thing, you just keep whatever you want. Alright, so Bowmaster does trade with Grief, in theory. The problem is it makes our Chord of Calling dreadfully bad, so we should take it, I think. Try and Bowmaster untap and Chord. We actually have a second green, though. Our third green, I mean. Which is pretty awkward. Right, they're going to attack. They didn't even hesitate. 2 cards in hand. They have their own Bowmaster. It's pretty bad. Needle again? Alright. What are you going to name this time, friend? Grist again? Or Yawgmoth this time? Only got 1 card left, so they really are pretty all in. It's like, you know, the Scam deck is just like, chips in the middle, here's a 4-3, you've got nothing, hope I can kill you in 4 turns. Grist again, wow, okay. Alright. Cast Bowmaster. Go face. They have F6'd. 1 green source, please. Not quite. That is not quite a green source. Oh no. Alright. Yeah. Alright. We're in a bit of trouble. We have no 3rd green source for Chord of Calling, because these are obviously black creatures. I think maybe not playing the 4th Wall of Roots is a little greedy. Wall of Roots and Chord of Calling are like peanut butter and jelly. 2 cards in hand, saying go. We are at 8. That wasn't bad. Obviously, the only problem is if they have a another Scam effect, which is pretty likely because they didn't do anything else. But let's attack. We're going to upkeep, kill their Grief, so that if they have a Scam effect, they can't attack with it. I feel like we're probably going to get rescammed, which is unfortunate, but kind of just is what it is. Yeah. All right. So they rescam, take the Chorus probably. I mean, any green source, and we're like way in this game, so. Problem is now we're pretty low too, so like using Yawgmoth's kind of difficult. Get Sheoldred with 1 green source, right? We can. Yeah. All right. I'm trying, folks. Trying to wiggle my way out of the scam here. No! No! We're not double blocking, right? No, we can't. Yeah, we can't. Oh. Just brutal. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So now I guess we're like, say go, double block, Chord for Sheoldred, and just hope they have nothing again, because we're dead to mostly anything. Yeah, I mean, that's what this deck does. You know, just basically says, all right, you've got nothing, here's a 4-3, can you draw out of it? And the answer to this game was no, we couldn't. Couldn't find a green source, it was too late. And it was a little awkward. Just kind of what this deck does. Pitch, terminate, cast Fury. Alright. I mean, if we draw an untapped land, and they don't have a scam here, obviously, we can Chord for Bowmaster and kill the Grief. Alright. Let's, I mean, they have a scam. There's no way you don't scam here, right? Like, just play a 4/4 double striker to go along with your 4/4 menace. All right, one card and again, super low resource game. We are now at 4 life points. An untapped land, preferably pain-free, would be nice here. Oh, come on. All right, now we're dead. It's over. Just Scavenging Ooze? No, we're still dead on board. Yeah, all right. Tough game. I mean, turn 1 scam on the play with another Thoughtseize and just enough stuff. If we had like 1 or 2 more turns, maybe we get our way out of it, but we can't. So it just is what it is. All right, so recap. I'm not going to lie, folks. I kind of like this deck a lot. I don't think it's there yet. I think the listings to be worked on. Don't like the Gilded Goose. Don't like the mana base that much. Want the 4th wall roots, I think, for sure. Don't think this Hapatra is necessary. But I think this core of Halfling, Bowmasters, Grist, Yawgmoth, and then the Elven Chorus, especially as a little bit of the spice on top, is really, really good. All the games, I don't think we really even comboed once. You don't really need to. You just play a really good fair game, and then like you can combo. Also against the faster deck, which is great. Most decks you played against in this league were interactive decks, so you can just like play your mid-range game against them. And then if your opponent's playing Thran or whatever, you can just kill them on turn 4 with the combo, which is kind of cool too. Sideboard's pretty great. I'm impressed, folks. As of right now, this is my front runner for the Pro Tour. Will I play at the Pro Tour? I don't know yet. Still days of testing to do, but I'm excited. So Elven Chorus, heard here first, folks. This is a new 4-mana card advantage card in Lord of the Rings that's really, really good. But it's not the One Ring, it's Elven Chorus. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm Drew Davis. CoolStuffInc.com. Again, hopefully by the time you're watching this, I've already won the Pro Tour with this deck, and that'd be really, really cool. And if not, that's cool too. It is what it is. So thanks for watching, folks. Appreciate it. Have a good one.